You have to like a lot of what BBQ has put together when it comes to the team fight phase.
So very standard. See, like you said, Bless. Can he get through the jungle without getting harassed down? Spirit. Very aggressive, very intelligent when it comes down the jungle pathing, predicting his enemy.
And it's a duo thing, right? Because the Vladimir also needs to be babied a little bit. So given that neither the jungle or the mid laner is happiest pre-6, a lot of chance for the duo of Kuro and Spirit to try and run the early game, but jury's out on whether they've been able to do that with any consistency. So Freaka Freaks do have positions to attack. They do have a game plan they can follow in the early game. It's going to be more of a containment job for BBQ before they can turn things around with the Vlad Rengar duo.
Lots of pressure now on both of these squads. Need a win. Start climbing up the standings, BBQ especially. Sitting down to that 9th place spot. Want to climb up the ladder. Want to stay away from that promotion tournament spot. We saw Jin Air and Kongdu Monster during the spring split get stuck at the bottom of the standings, had no chance of climbing out.
And we'll see if Freaka Freaks will rewrite their series, actually move ahead of where MVP's been at, or actually also be down the bottom.
All right, well, let's go ahead, load up on to Summoner's Rift for Game 1 at Freaka Freaks versus BBQ Olivers. Definitely a bit of a paltry crowd there for Shuriken. They're going to get pinched on.
Level 1 Braum.
They're going to go ahead and flash forward.
They
the exhaust
really
comes
want
down.
this.
Can they proc the stun in time? They do lock him up before he can make it over the wall, but that's going to be a leap in for Spirit. Can he get the hit?
Oh.
One more will do it, and that's going to be the first blood going over to the Kazakhs.
And the variable here that wasn't considered, you'd think, okay.
Sustain that he does have.
No ward from Crazy, hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a red buff here from Spirit as well as they start pushing forward. Crazy going to be without that flash. Body slam comes through. He's going to get locked up, and he knows that he's dead, just trying to get as many minions as he can before he goes down. But even then, it's only going to be a few, and it's a second kill on the Kazakhs. Something snowball.
Something snowball indeed, but Crazy can just tell. Also the fact that only Marin has played it, but for future reference, it was Thunderlords from Marin on both the AP games.
Wes fading forward into the Wolves there. He's going to get pinched on Kuro, comes around the side, leaps forward, but he's just going to get deleted, and Kuro is just 1 kill closer to 1,000.
He's 2 away.
Maybe looking for a little bit more now.
Nice. Only 2 more kills for Kuro. It looks very much like that mark is going to be hit today.
Yeah.
So, but by Kuro. Sending laning phase, 16 minutes to get that turret. Mostly alone.
Nice body slam. There we go. Marin making things interesting off the backside of that first break. Gets a flash body slam in for the solo kill.
I mean, no one could ever take away Marin's confidence. He is a confidence player, not starting with Cole this game because he's on a Gragas, but making the sort of aggressive plays, seeing the solo kill potential, and taking first break just as the solo kill comes in from the captain. You have to think, finally, confidence will be riding high in the Afrika camp.
Yeah. Stretching that gold lead even further now. 4-0 first brick in their inventory, as well as that Ocean Drake. So in a very nice spot are the Afrika Freaks. He being burned out there from Crazy yet again. Marin on the recall. See if he's going to use
pressure. You'd think that Afrika will pretty happily take this Drake.
Looking for it. Kramer there for the backup on the Ren. We'll be able to go ahead and take that one away. Bless leaping in onto the Kalista. It was really low, but he's going to pop that Bilgewater. He's forced to flash over the wall, but he's still going to go down. Yeah, kill comes through for Kramer. And Kuro, one more to go for that 1,000 mark. Can he get it? Ghost desperately trying to run his way out of here. That's going to be the stun coming through. Can they hand it off to him? They're whittling away at him, and he's able to get it. Kuro, congratulations, 1,000 career kills.
Finally got it, Kuro. Last kill onto Ghost. Kuro gets to that big mark, joining the names we mentioned earlier.
The Infernal have that little buff come through. And BBQ just have to scatter.
Knowing Afrika can play like this is not something we definitely knew about before. They have often taken risks without having control. Speaking of control.
Catch that one. Oh, Kuro just throws out the Unleashed power on the Ghost, even with the heal. He gets taken down, absolutely melted by the Syndra. Second inhibitor getting ready to fall just a few minutes later.
Base is broken in 2 spots. How long can BBQ read this like a nature documentary and watch Afrika win the game.
They're just going to be pushing forward here. Kuro doing his best to try to gatekeep the enemy away. Flash forward, Marn goes in. Explosive cast will be flashed away by BBQ.
One Nexus
they keep
turret.
themselves alive, but yeah, the first turret goes down. Leap forward here from Spirit. Hero Play drops in on the 2. Still not in danger of dying. Nexus now exposed BBQ. Can they put something on the board, or will it be the perfect game? It seems so very likely unless they can finish off Marn. Goes in for the body slam, flash away. From Temp keeps himself safe, but there we go. 26.5 minutes. One of the most concise games I've seen in a very long time. Perfect game to Afrika Freaks.
Yeah, second perfect game of the season. First recipients of that, Katie Rolster. Second recipients of that are the BBQ Olivers. Very different situations for these two teams. Kuro with a lot to celebrate. Great performance on the Syndra, rewriting his historic record on that team while also building history by hitting 1,000 kills, taking down Ghost. Memorable game in many ways, but to me, the big thing to take away is that Afrika had an early game plan, stuck to it, didn't make mistakes going into it, and you can talk about the level of opposition. You made this point during the game, but so often it seems like Afrika have their hand forced by their own mentality and by the enemy team and waver when they have a clear plan. That didn't happen here, and it's a data point that Afrika executed cleanly, made little to no mistakes.